Hello everyone, let's talk today about the AI agents and autonomous cyber attacks.
Okay, let's just throw out everything you think you know about cyber attacks. Seriously, we are on the verge of a brand new era, one run by autonomous AI agents that can learn, adapt, and strike with a speed that is, frankly, terrifying. We're talking about a world where, by 2026, this isn't some far-off hypothetical threat, it's just a regular part of doing business. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how these new attacks work, and, more importantly, what we can do to build a defense that's just as smart. You know, this isn't just some clever tagline to grab your attention, it is a serious wake-up call. I want you to just picture an attacker that never sleeps, never gets tired, and literally learns from every single move you make to defend yourself. That is the new reality of AI-powered cyber attacks. They're not just faster, they're smarter. And if you're not getting prepared right now, you are already falling behind. So what is it that makes these AI attackers so fundamentally different? Let's get right into it and break down what we're really up against. Think about it like this. Traditional malware, the stuff we're used to, is kind of like a mindless drone. It just follows a pre-programmed path. But an AI agent, that's a whole different beast. It's more like a super intelligent predator that can hunt, learn, and adapt all on its own. It doesn't need a human handler telling it what to do next. It can figure that out all by itself. And this slide right here really just lays it all out. On the left, you've got your traditional malware. It's a one-trick pony, right? It follows its script, and if you block one step, the whole thing just falls apart. But on the right, that's the AI agent. It's a relentless problem solver. For the agent, a failed attempt isn't the end. It's just a lesson. Every obstacle is a learning opportunity. And honestly, this is the key takeaway. You have to get this. An AI agent isn't just attacking you. It is actively studying you. With every single attempt it makes, it's learning your defenses, it's finding your weaknesses, and it's evolving its tactics on the fly. By the time you even realize what's happening, it's already 2 or 3 steps ahead of you. All right, so how does one of these things actually carry out an attack in the wild? Well, it's a pretty methodical 3-step process. So it all kicks off with reconnaissance, where the agent is just quietly gathering intelligence, learning everything it can about your organization. Then, once it finds a way in, it shifts to lateral movement. This is where it silently maps out your internal network, gaining access to more and more sensitive systems. And finally, the whole time, it's using advanced evasion tactics to stay completely hidden from all your security tools. Let's look a little closer at each of these phases. Just to put this into perspective for you, a highly skilled human red team might spend weeks, sometimes even months, carefully mapping out a target's network. An AI agent, they can do the exact same thing in a matter of hours. And it does it so quietly, you'll probably never even know it was there. You can think of it like a spy. A traditional spy has to constantly report back to headquarters, right? And that communication creates a trail that defenders can follow. But an AI agent is basically a ghost. It operates completely on its own, making all of its decisions right there inside your network. This is how it can bypass even modern zero-trust defenses, because from the inside, it just looks like another trusted user going about their day. And this is where things get really scary. The AI agent can actually watch your security tools in action and learn what kinds of behavior trigger an alert. It's like a burglar who can see all of your security camera feeds and knows exactly where the blind spots are. Your own defenses become a free tutorial for the attacker on how to be a better intruder. So, if AI agents are really this powerful, it's probably no surprise that our old traditional defenses are just failing. Let's take a hard look at exactly why that is. Okay, this number right here should absolutely terrify you. On average, it takes a company over 200 days just to realize they've been hacked. That's more than 6 months. 6 months for an attacker to just roam free inside your network. And remember, that's the stat for traditional, human-led attacks. Now compare that 200+ days to an AI agent, which can completely change its tactics in just a matter of hours. It's like you're fighting a battle in slow motion while your opponent is moving at the speed of light. The odds are just not in your favor. So problem number 1. Think of your antivirus software like a security guard with a photo book of known criminals. It's great at catching the bad guys it already knows about, but it's completely useless against a brand new threat it's never seen before. An AI agent can generate a totally unique attack for every single target, which means it has known signature. Your traditional tools are effectively blind. And then there's problem 2. Our monitoring is just too slow. Your SIEM, that's the system that's supposed to be collecting all your security logs and looking for trouble, is basically trying to predict today's weather by looking at yesterday's forecast. It's always looking backward, but an AI agent adapts in real time, making it impossible to track with outdated information. And at the end of the day, it's a simple numbers game. Your security team is a small group of amazing but very human people. They get tired, they burn out, and they're trying to fend off a potential army of tireless, intelligent robots that can generate so much noise it's impossible to find the real threat. It's just an unfair fight, and if we don't change the strategy, we're gonna lose. And look, if you think this is all just some science fiction movie plot, think again. The data is already here. IBM says reconnaissance time is down 95%, from days to hours. Gartner is predicting that 60% of breaches will involve AI by 2027. The future is now, and if you're not prepared, you are already a target.
Okay, so what in the world can you actually do about this? It might feel a little hopeless right now, but it's not. The key is to completely shift your mindset. We have to move from trying to prevent every single attack to building resilience. Because you can't stop every attack, but you absolutely can build a defense that can withstand anything thrown at it.
So the big question is, where do you even start? If all the old tools and strategies are useless, what does a modern defense actually look like?
Well, the good news is you don't have to boil the ocean here. You can start with a few simple but very high-impact steps that will make a huge difference right away. Things you can do in the next 30 days.
First things first, you have to know your exposure. That means doing a full inventory of all the AI tools being used in your organization, especially the shadow IT ones your team doesn't even know about. Second, you have to change how you hunt for threats. Stop looking for known malware signatures. Start looking for weird behavioral patterns. You know, things that signal an autonomous agent, like a single user account trying to access thousands of files at 3 in the morning. And third, you have to be ready for the worst. That means stress testing your incident response plan. Run a simulation of a totally novel AI attack, something you've never seen before, and see how your team reacts. Do they freeze up?
The bottom line is this: you can't build a wall high enough to keep out a determined AI attacker. It's just not possible. But you can build a fortress that's strong enough to withstand any siege. It is time to stop playing a losing game of pure defense and start building a truly resilient organization, one that can weather any storm. Honestly, the future of your security depends on it.